Don't, no, you don't. Blue, you full of shit.
Well, fuck you.
There we go. That's the blue I know. That's the blue I know to be like, fuck you. That's the blue I know.
You know of me.
Yeah, that's the blue that I know of. He'd be like, fuck you. Nigga, are you fucking retarded, nigga? I just said, that's the blue. That's the blue that I remember. Bitch ass motherfucker.
Nah, you don't remember shit.
I do. I do remember your bitch ass.
Keep playing me, baby boy.
What? Or what? You gonna jump through the microphone? Or what?
Yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
You gonna pull up on me?
We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well.
and use a neighborhood.
Trying to run the football, something we gotta play the long game. Keep handing it to him.
I'm gonna keep my foot on your neck every time I play your
That's how you supposed to do it.
Later on.
Drops it underneath.
I don't expect nothing else.
Brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Bum ass Eagles. I hate
That one
that.
good for 16, and the drive will continue.
What the hell boy them doing back there?
You feel like they saw something on tape. They just have a
don't hit him
sense
like
with
that.
him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Bryce Butler, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Prescott from the gun. Forced out to his left.
Oh, yeah. Good D, Bob. Damn. Crossover, boy, you mighty quiet over there. Mighty quiet, boy.
It'll be a loss of 7. So they are going to call on
we know.
here. His career
We know.
is 56 yards done in
So probably if he make this field goal, he probably be like, oh damn, we know he finna stay quiet now.
And this won't get there, won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though,
So
the ball
you gotta
just doesn't want to
focus
go
up,
where you
bro.
want it. And this one winds up no good.
What the fuck you doing?
Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. They'll put Jeffrey here in motion left. Now the first carry for Wendell Small.
I wouldn't say a guy, but that, yeah, he is a beast.
Hey, Stone Cold, when your birthday?
Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs.
I'm
They don't fill the stat sheet, but they
birthday.
do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
And after the play on the ground, that brings
Okay,
up
what's your
2nd
birthday
down.
month?
Looking to
That's all I'm asking
receivers
you.
at the
How
line
old
here.
are you?
Press coverage look defensively. Wins to throw
Yeah,
on
this
2nd
is
down.
good, boy.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free.
Man, you might as well tell a nigga your age, man. I don't even got time.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down.
Sean, we gonna get a pick. I see how he biting down. He want a pick.
To throw is Wentz. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason, it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and
Oh, my goodness.
play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Wentz going to go on 4th down.
Oh,
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
No, it wasn't. I just missed
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
first down, a run with Smallwood. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate.
We can't be giving up for a down like that, bro.
From the red zone now, Wentz. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers.
Man, this shit just started, bro. This shit thrown, Cole. This shit just started, bro. Straight up.
Oh, I ran my safety way. I seen the corner route. Well, it looked like it was a corner route. And I ran that damn safety all the way over there. And then
that thing
he just
got
happened to cross the opposite direction. He got wide open.
Set to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal.
It was a good play because it would have been one-on-one either way, but he was just out there by himself because I ran that damn safety over there towards that corner route. It was a good ass play, though.
I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost, but if all else fails...
Second down following the run. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. They'll roll him out right. Bryant with a catch right side. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle.
That's all right, I'll take that. Not so it seems like everybody committed that direction. Not what the fuck.
Now on second down. And on the left side, he's got Witten. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Throwing. Prescott looking. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Man, get your ass in there. They get the hole right there.
Must be expecting the run. In motion right is Jeffrey. They start the drive with Smallwood. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs.
Yeah,
and let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
And some space here. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board,
that nigga know how to use that shit to perfection,
out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there.
Mm-hmm.
Into the red zone. Wentz.
I was asking for that.
And eventually stopped just shy of the goal line, right around the 2. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Man, move out the way.
In succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. And he's in. Front Eagles touchdown. LeGarrette Blount taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
That's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep.
Ball was trying to get through there and kill that fella.
And down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Brandon Graham.
Man, fuck them off past here.
For a loss of 7. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15.
Damn, crossover. What the fuck going on, bro? I'll do some goddamn some money.
My ball.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. The Eagles.
I should have left it alone. I should have left it alone and let me. That's okay.
I can't ask for a better start than that.
That is okay.
This is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on his 4th possession. And a great spot to start this drive from here. Jeffrey will go in motion right. And they'll go Wentz to Blount here. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. Wentz gonna throw, and that's gonna be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Alshon Jeffrey, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
Shit.
And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right now.
I can fix that real quick.
That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, Bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball
Oh,
in the hands
shit,
of the
what the
quarterback into
fuck?
the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible.
What the
There are
fuck?
a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
So
What
out
I
come
do
the
wrong?
Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores, a 3-and-out here, an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything.
Yeah.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a
Fans would have
first.
been blowing like a
He was
motherfucker.
going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says
Yeah,
Elijah.
nah, he been coughing up
Throw
it
took
lately.
him a little too far at second down. Hey, partner, let me take you league-wide for a second. Surprised right now that we only have 2
Where I wanna go.
teams remaining, Atlanta and Kansas City?
After last week's games, yes, because a number of them came in with great momentum, and you thought that
Good
that
run
would
for
continue.
that.
I thought Tampa Bay would win at Minnesota and continue to be undefeated. You know, I thought that Oakland had a great chance to be undefeated after playing at Washington. But this league, parity is the word, and each and every week you better be ready to play. But with Atlanta and Kansas City, I thought Atlanta, they shook off the demons of that Super Bowl slump right there in the first game against Chicago when they won a close one, and they've elevated since then. In Kansas City, they continue to be red hot. The last couple of seasons, they've been hard to beat.
Some of the fans here
Ooh,
don't
good
seem too
hit.
happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And
Yeah, yeah, he did. I wish I should have shortened it. What happened,
it shows
though?
on the scoreboard.
I should have shortened and rather. I threw the ball. Well, I couldn't because he
Incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Let's go.
They're going to try and throw.
Oh,
This is incomplete. Boy, a
he
real
might
head-scratcher
try,
there. And the Eagles are going to take
if I can get the snap off, I'll be straight.
Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher.
Okay.
4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there's a time to be aggressive, now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Oh, okay, go out of bounds.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you
Oh,
want to
you
do
didn't
is
even.
hang
Come on,
there
brother,
and
man.
put
You
it in
can't
jeopardy
do
and
that
possibly
to
get
me
it
now.
intercepted. Got a nice lead. You should be able to protect it. But if you get careless with the football, look out.
A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense, and
Just
over
on
the
those
post.
goals.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
They'll start the drive with Elliott.
All right.
And an alley to run. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Due to time constraints, we move you forward.
Man, we got to
today's
keep
broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see him.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. The 30. Philadelphia.
This game was wrong. It ain't bullshit. That's 31-0. You gotta land that.
Baby boy, I own you. I own you, baby boy. What?
Man, line that nigga up. Hey, Bunk, hey, send that shit, Bunk.
Yeah. Hey, somebody tell Crossover I ain't trying to hear that shit. I ain't trying to hear that shit. A nigga talk all that shit. A nigga talk all that shit. You don't even. I ain't playing that nigga. That nigga gonna let that shit marinate after calling me out like that. Oh, you talking about the young boy? I'm finna. Man, get your ass. Fuck out of here, nigga. Fuck wrong with you?
Line it up, Bunk. Let me bust that nigga dick. Let me bust that nigga up.
Boy, I beat the brakes off that nigga.
He don't got a rematch in that.
Man, let me play that nigga, man. I ain't never played it.
Who I'm sending it to?
And he playing with Philadelphia. I like this shit. That nigga, man.
Who I'm sending it to?
I know that. And Big T 51.
31-0, Kill.
Big T 51, Bunk.
Yeah, what's up, Blue?
Hey, he don't got a line
31-0 started 3rd quarter.
Who Yo, who I'm sending it to?
Big T 51.
Big T 51. All right, hold on.
That was a terrible performance. And Big T even more terrible.
Man, I'm finna put shit out this nigga.
Yeah,
Big T even more terrible.
Man, that nigga probably won't score on me, man. He's real.
Damn, Crossover, I thought this nigga was ready, man. Like,
somebody tell Crossover I ain't trying to hear that shit, boy. You stunk it up. You can't call somebody out, lose like that. You can't call somebody out and then lose like that. You tripping. Who? Nah. When? We only played once. Kev went up 1-0 on me too, and now it's 2-2. Crossover went up 1 game. Now we tied up. Like I don't want that shit.
An ugly game, bro. That shit ugly.
He talked all that shit. Get that motherfucker. Boy, that motherfucker put up Blue. That nigga put up a donut.
I was talking about straight motherfucking Krispy Kreme.
Man, fuck all that. Line that shit back up, man. Tell that man line that shit back up.
But I can hear you, bro. I can hear you. Just that air.
Line it back up, Bunk. Line that shit up.
I'm already in the game, bro. You can't talk all that shit and tell me what to do.
Man, bro.
You can't get blown out like that and then try to tell me what to do.
When I beat your ass, bro, I ain't get your rematch back, cuz.
You didn't.
That's all I'm saying.
You didn't. You beat me and got off the game.
I'm gonna send you both screenshots, man.
You beat me and then you didn't give me a rematch.
Boy, you a goddamn. I ain't never did no nigga like that, bro. Anybody in the party tell you that shit. Fuck you talking about.
Why you cussing me out? Why you cussing me out? You the one had donuts, not me. I ain't had donuts. Be mad at yourself. You did that. You did that to yourself. You be mad at me. I ain't do nothing wrong to you. All I did was put this foot in your ass. That's all I did.
Who you finna play now? Who you finna play now?
I'm playing this nigga Big T.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That was a Philadelphia highlight reel, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the
Oh my God.
through an opening, and there
This
he
nigga
goes.
just broke on my ass. Good shit.
Touchdown, Falcons. Tevin Coleman.
Oh, fuck that. You should let me my rematch back, cuz. You should call that nigga out, bro. On everything. You know I would've told him your rematch back, cuz. Straight up.
Hey, you called me out talking crash shit. Now I ain't say I ain't gonna play you no more. I'm just playing Big T right now. All right, I'ma play you again. I'ma play you.
We've got to control the ball early.
Yeah, you do some bum shit like that though. That's what I'm saying, bro.
First of, hey, dude, that was blue. That was like, man, he ain't gotta play you again after that shit.
Why would you say my name, dog? Hold up, bro. Come on, bro. So if I say go jump off a bridge, nigga.
No, Blue, you the only person sound like you. He know that was you saying that.
Man,
don't nobody else sound like you. Hey, I told you crossover. I said I'm gonna play you again, bro. I'm playing Big T right now. You just need a timeout. You need to regroup. You need to do something, cause that shit was ugly. You talking about baby boy throw the stream up and you let everybody watch that happen to you? That's crazy. Nigga was like, throw the stream up. Damn, we gonna lead the party.
Damn, crossover left for 40.
That nigga said, throw the stream up. Got his ass fucking annihilated. Well.
On second down, Smallwood.
Ooh,
The 30 to the 31
get past that.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to
he mad at me like I did something wrong.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
And that's a great opening series defensively. You force what should be a 3 and out on your opening possession.
And great coverage there on 3rd down to force the incompletion to set up 4th. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, boy, you better punt that ball, boy.
And it appears they'll go for it.
I'm already committed to going for it, Blue.
Big call on the game's opening drive.
I don't know why niggas be sleeping on the lemon defense.
They do go for it. It's Wentz. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 20 yards on the pickup there. And that leads to a Philadelphia first.
What the fuck was that? He need to get burned doing that dumb shit.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. On second down, here's Wentz. And the Falcons get there for the sack. Vic Beasley coming in from that outside linebacker spot to bury him for a loss of 7.
A half, a second and a half.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Winston company with some work to do after the sack. Shotgun now for Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it.
You running around with a
really
goddamn
pickup of 28 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They run Smallwood. Oh, he's got a little daylight. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now a toss play to Blunt. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll run again with Blunt. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. LeGarrette Blunt taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. And he puts it through.
Let's make a fucking tackle. Let's see if he can go down the field on offense and fucking make a play.
This is taken at his 4. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
And we can see what he can do.
First and 10, it's Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Vinny Curry able to get him for a loss of about 3. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now.
Big 2.
They'll run for the first time.
Let me get him.
And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at the 23. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Eagles take possession. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Here's Smallwood as they begin on the ground. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Again, it's Smallwood. Finding some room at midfield. And cuts out right sideline. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 42 yards. The ultimate speedster, showing that speed in front of this home crowd. They love that.
Made me stand up on that run because right now all I want to do is wave to the crowd. More noise, more noise. You got to reward him for that one. A big-time monster run.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Deion Jones coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. But they face a second and long to start things out. Throwing now is Wentz. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. For the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Oh, design run for their wideout. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up first and goal now. Now blown. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be second and goal. They'll go to Blunt, try and pound it in. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's third and goal at the 1. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Elliott now to add the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. Elliott now to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Oh, tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Freeman again, a first down carry. Room to run past midfield. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
At least throw a short pass or something.
Let's go. Hey, let's go. Hey, let's go. Hey, let's go. 20-20. Let's go.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan.
Oh.
It's incomplete.
Oh my God!
Defensively, they've shown a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, good footwork on the spin. It's a room to maneuver.
God.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack.
That's just so OP.
Remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
That's just so OP. No, that's the spin. Real for real.
He said like he was just spinning on
They'll run here with Freeman. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal
I had
line. No
like
gain
5
on the play,
times.
and it's going to be second and goal.
Did he?
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. It's Coleman here. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
On third down, that's Coleman. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll run for it. It's Freeman. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. Freeman unable to get free here on 4th and goal. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. And tough starting field position here. In motion right is Jeffrey. They start on the ground here with Blunt. And he's he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
They've got to do a better job up front and create some space because they're right there, almost literally on their own goal line.
Just a couple of feet away from a safety. That could have been disastrous. Takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there just before halftime. 94 yards. They'll run with Smallwood. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here. This close, sneak it.
I don't think he even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
They'll run for it with Smallwood. They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be third and goal. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And this offense on third down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is third and goal. Here's Smallwood on third and goal. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Wendell Smallwood in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they'll have it just 5 yards away from pay dirt here, first and goal.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position.
Who win the game? Out of
Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On first and 10, here's Wentz. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Deion Jones in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. And they bring a tight end in motion left. They'll run now out of the gun. And he finds some space across the 25 to 27. 8 yards on the run there, and that trims it to a 3rd and 11 coming up.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half.
Oh.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. This is Coleman. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. And that leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. Julio Jones all alone. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones, 77 yards. And the Falcons get a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
They run. Devontae Freeman. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Going right back to Smallwood. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
That's good.
And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. Slot man moves right. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now Wentz throwing on second down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Hold the fucking ball.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
The Eagles on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is third down and 12. Wentz. Throw left side complete. That's Gibson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
That's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. Second down, 9 yards to go. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a third down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The Falcons on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Coleman. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's complete. Hooper. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
And they pick up the 1st down on a 4th down play. I don't know if the defense relaxed because they thought maybe they'd stopped them on 3rd down, or if they just didn't protect the sticks very well. But, boy, that's a big-time pickup right there.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Again, it'll be Freeman. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Getting it out left side to Sanu. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but, boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
All right, so you needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal then maybe not exactly what they wanted, but it's a necessary first step.
Still plenty of time remaining, but you could really use a stop defensively after the kickoff, preferably a 3 and out.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So they're leading. They have possession of the football, and certainly this is where they just want to milk the clock. They run again on first down with Smallwood. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And the defense in desperate need of a stop. They have to get off the field and get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance. Wentz to throw on second down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. To throw is Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. An Eagle first down there. Wentz to Ertz, and the names that end in TZ. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. toss. This is Blunt. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Me too,
In
bro.
motion left is Jeffrey. Again, here's Blunt. And he'll find his way forward to about the 48-yard line. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And they'll go Wentz to Blunt here. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. Garrett Blunt. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better.
Down. Connects with Sanu right side. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. He's going to let it fly. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing.
Those are going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the 4th quarter here, trying to preserve the lead. Offense still needing 10 yards. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Here's Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. One last shot for Ryan. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taylor Gabriel, 59 yards. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. It's up and it's good, but it won't matter.
Good game, Big T.
7 is as close as they're going to get.
Man, too broke to pay attention. Man. Yeah.